on, folks? This is Dexter Day with the Harlan County Ghost Hunters, and tonight we are going to talk about our investigation we did last week at the Bell Theater in Pineville, Kentucky. Great place, great evidence, but first I want to introduce my team. Go ahead.
James Brown.
Will McGirt.
Matt Lewis.
Jessica Lewis.
And we have Josh Turner on camera. And also we are missing one member right now. She was unable to make it, Red. But guys, I'm going to talk about what we did last week and how the evidence we got. Man, I thought it was great. The evidence, the SB7, we always seem to get good stuff. We took some pictures with the full spectrum camera. We got one awesome picture.
That picture is pretty insane, yeah.
Yes. If y'all want to look on our Facebook page, Harlan County Ghost Hunters with an apostrophe S, you can look on our Facebook page and find that picture. It's a face on the back of, it was Jess. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
That was pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yes.
So,
Very.
well, guys, let's go around the table here and let's talk about what we thought, or what you guys think about the Bell Theater. James, go ahead.
It was pretty cool. I mean, it had a lot of atmosphere. It was an older theater, had that old look to it, and you could feel the history. And there's been a lot of people and things go through there.
It was just
That's
awesome
Will.
location. Great people. It's a great place. Like James said, you could just feel the history. You really feel the history in all of downtown Pineville right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many historic buildings and a lot of different things. It was just great.
I didn't realize how up and going downtown Pineville was.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was tons of restaurants and there were people everywhere.
What was it? The place that was right below, was it the butcher shop they called it?
Butcher's Pub.
Yeah, Butcher's
The
Pub.
Butcher's
Butcher's
Pub,
Pub,
okay.
yeah.
Which is just like basically 2 doors down from where the theater was.
Yeah.
But also, we was told, hey, I want to say this about Pineville. The citizens of Pineville treated us great. They gave us information. They talked to us. And they was telling us about the Butcher's Pub. It used to be, back in the day, the New York Cafe, I believe is what they called it.
Cafe, yeah.
So, and she was talking about, the lady was talking about a killing that happened in a New York cafe. It was in the 40s, where a man had walked in, shot a guy that was sitting there because he thought that the guy was cheating, was basically messing around with his wife. Come to find out, it was a mistaken identity. Shot the wrong guy.
Oh,
But the
man.
guy ended up getting off the hook.
I was going to say, didn't the lawyer get him off the hook for
Yeah,
it?
got him off the hook. Because of mistaken identity. So
If it'd been me, that'd been my luck. They'd been like, no, you meant to kill some bitch.
yeah, I'm in jail, so
Yeah.
I'm still sitting in jail, or I'll be dead. It was really, it was interesting, and we had a couple other citizens that gave
Yeah,
us some
we
great
had a guy
information.
that gave me a story about a school that was right down the highway from
Mhm.
Pineville.
Yeah,
So they were just great people all around. It's just random people that were walking out of
Was
different
it-
places.
the school was in Artemis, right? Is that what he said?
Yes, it was
Yeah, okay.
Artemis or Artemis or
Artemis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people just walked up to us just to ask questions.
Yeah.
Like, are you all really ghost hunters? Do
Yeah.
you really do this?
It was pretty
yeah,
cool.
it was neat. It was really cool.
But it's fun, and it's good to get to meet people and interact with people, and hey, but I got to I want to tip my hat to the citizens of Pineville, Kentucky, and also the guy that's over the theater that let us actually investigate the theater. I got to thank them, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have done it. So
Absolutely.
I got to get them a key too.
Yeah, listen, if you all are listening to this, Dexter just forgot,
Yeah.
then he didn't forget, and then he forgot again.
Yeah.
So it'll be all right. You'll get your key back, I promise.
I am old, so that's got to count for something. But yeah. So Matt, what did you think about?
Well, like you and Will and James said, there's just a lot of history in the place. It's wonderful. You can feel it whenever you walked in. It was just a beautiful place. They don't make places like that anymore.
True.
And just the insane activity. It's one of the most active places we've been to as a team, if I'm not mistaken.
Something, yeah, I can say this. You're talking about the beauty and stuff like that. Something about Pineville, that whole square, the courthouse square. I mean, it's just, man, the old buildings. You can feel the history in that whole section. And the Bell Theater, just kind of, just at the top of the, if you was looking at a pyramid, the Bell Theater just sits right there at the top. And it's like, man, it just, everything just looks great. And that place, the history, if you're not into the paranormal and you just want to go to a cool place and you want to see some history, go to Pineville, Kentucky. I mean, cause really, just walk around, good places. What was it? The Butcher's Pub. There was a couple other places.
Well, across the street was the old, looked like old Masonic Lodge.
Oh, the Masonic Lodge. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was,
Yeah, yeah. And that lodge, I believe, is still being used, and it's pretty cool. Now, you talking about an old building? Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
that's an
yeah.
old one. Yeah,
Love to be able to investigate that building. I
that
think
would be
it'd
so cool.
Yeah.
It's literally like taking a step back in time and going to that
Yes.
place.
Yes. So, anyways, we're gonna. So we talked about, going over as with Jess. I want to ask you
Mhm.
because you're the one in the picture
Right.
that had the face like really literally on the back of your head. But tell me what you thought and what what you felt at the Bell Theater.
I mean, as soon as you walked in, you could feel the energy. I mean, it was very alive.
So true.
The structure of the building and stuff, just the way the layout was. I mean, the crow's nest, the little
Mhm.
area where the film room was. That seemed to be where my attention seemed to gravitate to. But it was just a beautiful, beautiful building. But it was definitely alive. I mean, like I said, the energy was high.
Yeah, and that's for real. The energy was really high. As soon as you walked in the building, you could feel the energy. It just was there. And you could feel the history. When you walk into where the seating's at and stuff, and you look at the stage, and you go back behind the stage, you get to see behind the curtains and stuff. You can just feel the energy. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just there.
And it wasn't like one of these, like how we done before. And it wasn't like one of these, like how we done before when we walked in. Usually takes a little while, like the activity slowly starts and builds up. It was like as soon as we started, it was just like we started getting things at the SB7, just like one after the other.
Yeah, and I think it's, like I said, when we started, we sat around the table, we hooked the SB7, and immediately we started getting great evidence. And for y'all that does, you don't know what the SB7 is, the SB7 is a modified radio. And basically it scans continuously, white noise, and so, yeah, it works great. And you get, people question the authenticity of the SB7, but when you get a sentence, or basically it scans what was the one we got tonight where it says kill or something like that. But anyways,
We killed them.
yeah, we killed them. Okay, so that one, those 3 words, we killed them. Probably about 5 or 6 scans for that whole thing.
I would say, yeah. I've got it pulled up right here if you want to go ahead and play it.
Okay, yes, we're gonna get into our evidence, and let's just start out with that right now. That's, guys, I'll tell you what, and Will, can you play that one more time? We kill him. I hear that as plain as day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Guys,
pretty clear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want y'all to realize that this is unedited. We're not doing anything. You're hearing what we heard on the SB7. There's no slowing it down. If you want to hear it for sure, if you want to listen to it a couple of times, just go back, listen to it a few times on the podcast. But you can hear it. I mean, that's pretty plain. But play that one more time. Let's listen to this. So, okay, in that we kill him. I think I heard at least 5 scans.
At least.
In the whole thing. So, if they say that a station one station, because sometimes depends on where you're located, and especially if you got an antenna.
Which we removed our antennas.
Yeah, we
from our
remove.
SB7s.
Yes, we always remove the antennas because you can pick up area radio stations around.
You
That's-
can, but it's going to be quick because each one of those scans, it only stays on the station for 150
That's right.
milliseconds.
That's right. So you imagine that's pretty fast. But you heard that, we kill them, and that's 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's our next piece of evidence we got on the SB7?
So this next one is actually the one that I posted. I posted it on my TikTok, and Josh posted it on the group TikTok. So this is the one that I took a video of, and I'll play it right here.
Now what did you hear?
I heard you, and I heard that in the moment when it happened.
Okay, play that one more time. Heard you.
Heard you.
I do that. I didn't hear the I, but I hear heard you.
It seems like at the time we had asked a question. Could you like tell us your name or who's here?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And-
right.
And it was
Yeah.
like a pause, and all at once, when I think somebody started asking another question, like, I heard you.
Yeah. I heard you.
That's when we were sitting around the table.
That's right. We
Yeah.
were sitting
Yeah.
around the table. Right. Play it one more time. I love listening. Heard you.
Mhm.
I love listening to this evidence because it when you hear it there, it's like, man, oh man. But then when you hear it again, you're listening to it on
It kind of sounds like whoever it was is kind of a little bit perturbed. It's like,
yeah.
just leave me alone. I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, what else do you get, Will?
So I'll play this one. I'm gonna play this one, and everybody can just determine what it says.
Okay. We talked about this earlier, and what was it you thought you heard, Josh?
The fuck?
No.
Which one?
Was
No,
that
this,
it?
no, this.
Oh, you're right.
That's-
you're
that's
right.
the fuck.
Go ahead. Play it again. Okay. You hear, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I do hear,
I mean, I hear it as well.
yeah. Everybody
Could it
knows what
possibly
it's.
say the front?
It could be the front. Play that again.
No,
No.
I'm here. I'm
I hear
hearing
the K at the
Yeah, I
end.
do
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play that one more time.
One more time.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep.
Guys, I don't
Well,
even have to repeat
you
it, but you hear what you hear. But if you get on our Facebook page, you can listen to the podcast and comment on it. Let us know what you're hearing because, I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
So this one we have titled as Hispanic Woman.
Oh, yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, listen to this. Okay. Play that one more time. Now, I hear dinero. Dinero?
I hear dinero. It's rolling its R at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Dinero.
Yeah. I hear that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no Hispanic women on our team, so.
No.
I do try, to speak a little, but I can't.
I can't
do that.
speak any Spanish.
Yeah.
So.
I can speak enough to survive
Hola.
in Mexico if I needed to.
See,
Sí. Yes, yes. Hola.
senor.
Por favor.
Hola.
Cerveza, por favor. I know what that is. So,
I can order up to 10 beers at one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get off the narrow and let's get off our little. But anyways, okay. So what's our next one?
This one is titled Bennett or Benham, but I do believe it says Bennett. I listened to it earlier. I'm pretty sure it says Bennett.
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 Now that, okay, that was weird though. 'Cause is that on the SB7 or is that? Wow.
That's through the SB7.
Bennett.
Yep.
How cool that is. Man, that's clear too.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think? That's what? How many scans?
At least 3.
3 or 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is there any history about Bennett, the last name Bennett?
I'm not
on
sure.
Bible?
I'm sure the Bennetts are pretty pretty well known in Harlan and in Bell County and Harlan
Yeah.
County. So if any Bennetts are out there listening and you're from Bell County, please let us know. I would love to play, Will, which is the one we was talking about earlier, and we were arguing about what we were hearing.
Oh yeah, that's right up here.
Yes. This is different. So I'm hearing something different. Josh, go ahead. Play that.
I got you. Okay, that's fine. Technical difficulties.
That happens.
That's fine. Here we go.
Now, Josh, what was it you thought you heard?
I heard ask questions.
Okay.
I hear ask a question.
Okay, play that again. Okay.
I think that's what we actually heard in the moment too, because I think it said ask a question.
You did.
Yes, I
Yeah.
pointed it out in the
Okay,
moment.
play that one more time.
Ask a question.
Okay, now I do hear it now.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I do.
It's
I
like
do.
it's saying it like really quick. It's
Ask
like,
question.
It's real
ask
fast.
question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask a
So
question.
so we're sitting around the table. We're taking turns asking questions. And so then we get that. Ask question.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's, guys, like I said,
Great.
unedited audio that you're hearing right now, you're hearing it like we would heard. Okay? Let's do another one.
This is the child will die.
Okay?
Is what we have it labeled as.
Go ahead. See, now all I'm hearing is child will, maybe. And let me tell you what's really funky about that, okay? So we got there a little early, walked around, talked to some people. So while we were waiting, the cheerleading team of the elementary school was there at the Bell Theater, and they were doing like a little party for the cheerleaders. So a lot of children were there. So that's pretty interesting to me. I don't hear. I just hear child will. I don't hear the die.
It sounds like the die is cut off like right at the very end. If you listen kind of close.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It's like
duh.
It's like
There's a duh at the end.
Child will. And you can listen. If you listen to this, and like I said, if you don't believe in the SB7, listen. Just listen to the scans in the background, and you will hear. Listen to that. Play it one more time. Child will.
I'm hearing a D at the end.
Okay.
I'm hearing a D at the end.
it's got the first. It's just got the.
Okay. Okay. Now, let's talk about the next one. What are we listening to now?
This one's labeled as car wreck.
Okay. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
All right.
That was clear.
Was that one of the times that we had asked, "How did you die?"
That's right. Yes, we did, and that's
Yep.
when that happened.
Yep.
How did you
Yeah,
die?
we did.
Yes. So, guys, when you're getting a response to a question, how did you die? And because we sit around the table and we ask these questions, and that's one of the common things we ask. You know, how did you die? Do you realize that you're dead, or you know, do you feel trapped?
Are you stuck
How old
here?
are you? What's your name? You know, we ask those common questions. You know, but that's awesome right there. Car wreck.
And we're getting both
That's-
male and female
Mhm.
voices.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And there's different tones. It's not the exact same voice every
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well, just like the Spanish woman.
Yeah.
I truly believe that out of, well, how many different voices we heard?
I got about 7 different voices.
Yeah. So, great place. Have we got any more?
Do you want to play the Ola one? Or God, Theyre On Me?
Oh yeah, I can play that one.
God, Theyre On Me?
It says, "Oh God." It says, "Oh God, they're on me."
Okay.
Oh. Oh yeah, I saved it when I amplified it. Okay. So here's this one. It's real faint. It's in the background.
Yeah,
Oh
I
God,
hear
they're
it.
on me.
That could be with that the Al Capone theory.
Try it again. Yeah, you have to, because you hear the static. It's very faint. Yeah, you're right. I do hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear it.
Okay, so, and listen, folks, we're not going to play all of them, because how many of them are, Josh?
66.
66.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
can't
realize
play
there
them
was that
all,
many.
Yeah.
but we're just playing the best ones.
Mhm.
We think are the best ones. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have another one?
Do you want to play one that I have marked Can't Understand, see if someone can understand
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, so we got an unknown voice here.
I don't know how good that one is. Fair warning.
Okay.
I hear it right there.
I do hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's saying, but
Sounds like too quick,
Sounds like.
But
maybe.
I heard it like in my face.
too quick.
Mmm.
I hear it now. Play it again. Too quick.
Too quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
See the ones I don't understand or can't make out what it says, I put Can't Understand, unknown voice.
Okay. Yeah, I just caught that after you play it like several times. You
It
can hear
sounds way back in the background,
Right.
like it's way
Yes.
away.
Yes.
What if it would have been during the time like we were asking questions maybe too quickly?
Maybe.
I mean,
Because occasionally, we do have a young investigator.
we do.
It's like sometimes he gets a little antsy-pantsy, deal.
He,
It's
he
like-
gets a little overzealous,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's not a bad thing.
Right,
We're not,
right.
we're not saying it like a bad thing.
But it's like, so my thing is, I think when you're asking these questions, you should always wait at least about 10 seconds before you start asking another one. Sometimes, he gets a little overzealous and he kind of kicks in another question.
I tend to jump the gun a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
With
But
all-
we're working on
with
it.
all these voices we're getting,
Yeah.
it felt to me like we was packed. We was in the middle, and there was probably 10, 15, 20 people
Yes,
around us.
yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly what it felt like.
It felt like we were surrounded, like they're all around us, just watching us as we
Which is-
done it.
like that
Because-
picture in the back. The face in the back of my head.
Oh, yeah, man.
It felt like at some point when I went back and was sitting in the seats, the theater seats, when I got up and came back to the group, it was like I felt like I wasn't alone. Like
Mhm.
somebody was
Well,
shadowing me.
Didn't we pick up a figure on the SLS? Looked like it was sitting in the,
We
the
did.
seats.
Yeah, we did.
It was like front row, right behind us.
And I'll tell you what's weird is that picture we took with Jess. At first, I wasn't sure. Will's the one that I sent him the picture, and Will's like, yeah, that's. So you could see the HCGH,
The back of our
the back of the
hoodie,
hoodie,
yeah.
right. Then we got to looking, and then we realized, oh,
It's like, oh hell, there's a face.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
face there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was perfect. You could see it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was good, real good.
And it was a picture of an old man.
That's what it looked like
The
to me.
face of an
Yeah.
old
Mhm.
man, and he looked like he had like hair along the side, but he was bald on
Mhm.
top.
Yeah.
It was white hair. So that man, let me tell you, that right there, and when you think about the history and you talk about some of the things that the people told us outside, hey, you just don't know. But yeah, it's a good picture. You can find that on our Facebook page. I am going to put it on our website, so you can go to our website now. I've updated it. It's harlancoghosthunters.com. If you'll go to that, you can listen to our podcast or up-to-date podcasts or the most recent
Yes.
releases. And then also, got some videos on there, which we'll post this video also.
Yes.
And we've got one we're about to post, right?
Yeah, it's in the process.
Right. We're uploading it. It takes time because we are in slow mode here in Harlan County. We just don't,
Yeah, we're working on some outdated technology.
Yeah. But, it's a great place, though. Great investigation. Guys, okay, out of the evidence we played, we hope y'all enjoyed listening to the evidence. We enjoyed sharing it with you. And, guys, have y'all got anything else to say?
I mean, besides the voices that we caught from the SB7, like the whole night, it felt like, because we could hear voices like all around us with our own ears.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because I do remember that. I'm wondering if our audio didn't get any of that. Because we could hear it. It's almost like, do you remember, first we thought there was whispering from the stages, or from the stage back there. That was pretty cool.
That was right around the time that the REM pod went off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the REM pod went off. Josh, you were sitting up in the back behind the theater seats, and you heard a woman's voice on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, like right behind where the wall is,
Yeah.
there's like a popcorn stand, so like right there.
Okay. So, anyways, James, you got anything to say about it?
We also got a lot of hits on the with the cigarette.
Yeah, it was, we actually had a cigarette in the periscope.
I can't ever
Okay.
remember the name
Yeah,
of it.
it's a periscope. Yeah.
Because it
That's
was
what
just
Matt
like
was trying to think of.
Oh, okay.
it was like going crazy all night.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
tried to like rub our hands across the table
Yeah.
and we couldn't
There was no way to manipulate the same.
debunk it.
Right.
But anyways, so does anybody else have anything to say?
No, I'm good.
And by the way, I mean, so tonight I want to thank the people here at the Harlan County Library or the Harlan Library. But they let us use the room here, and I mean, if you've never been to Harlan, come to Harlan. There's a lot of good people here in Harlan County,
Yes.
especially in the city of Harlan. They're good to us.
Absolutely.
They let us use some places and for free and hey, it's awesome people though. But anyway.
Definitely.
So anyways, here we played you some evidence. We hope you liked it. And if you need to, you can go to our Facebook page, Harlan County Ghost Hunters with the apostrophe S. If you want to listen to the podcast, if you want to go to Spotify, Amazon, or something like that, or Apple, it's the Hauntings of Harlan County, Kentucky, and more. Go to that, listen to our podcast. I believe this is number 10.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is episode 10.
Yep, and we've got one more, and then we'll start our next season.
Yes.
Guys, the next one, our next podcast after this will be the Cottage 287 at the Pine Mountain Lodge. Oh, great place. But anyways, we're going to end this. Guys, I hope everybody has a good night and everybody stay safe. Thank you.